I mean, there is so much more to Christmas than just like your classic spruce, your evergreen with the lights. And nobody knows that better than Cory Christopher, which is where we are at his new playground. What is the space? Is this Cory Christopher Studios?
Yeah, it's Cory Christopher Studios, or whatever it feels like that day sometimes.
Wonderland right now. It's beautiful the way you've designed it.
Well, thank you so much. We really did want to capture that Christmas garden feel. And you know, one of my favorite things from the garden is beautiful flowers. And I remember as a young kid getting to go into the florist shops and getting to pick some of my mom's flowers that we're going to use in the centerpiece. So I've always had that sort of love for flowers during the holiday season.
Is your mom a florist?
She is not a florist, but a farmer and a crafter and a stay-at-home mom for a long time. And so it really taught me my love of gardening and flowers.
Oh, well, hats off to Mrs. Cory's mom. Amazing. Your winter line in particular is absolutely stunning. Talk me through some of, because at first I'm like, oh, those are roses. That's not a rose. What is that?
That's actually an amaryllis flower. So I love using unusual flowers to really captivate and create something very unique. So our entire holiday collection is based around the idea of a Christmas garden. We wanted there to be tons of textures and tones. We're utilizing parrot tulips, another one of my favorite, and the coloration is just gorgeous. And so we really wanted people to feel an abundance with these arrangements, like almost like I went outside and harvested in Mother Nature's Christmas garden and have brought it to their table.
The only kind of garden that thrives in minus 20-degree weather. I love it. I love your dreaming.
Exactly, completely, and that's sort of how we created that, and it's all available online at corychristopher.ca, so we've made it super easy for people to shop as well.
Oh, it's wonderful. And it's so different. That's what I love about it. It's so deluxe and rich. But, of course, there's always how-to. I imagine, because, I mean, you've only been here just a couple of months, but there's going to be many more workshops available for people to get close to you.
Completely. We're just finishing off our Christmas ones, but we have tons of private ones that people can easily register. They just got to send us an email, and we'll be launching an entire New Year and Spring workshop collection that people will be able to participate in and get their creative juices flowing.
Awesome. Right now, though, we're going to start something. I have a feeling we'll have to go to break before we're done, but talk me through what we're about to make right now.
So what we're actually going to do is we're going to create a beautiful arrangement that'll sort of match one of our collections. So I'm just getting some pieces of Oasis started and ready, so I'm going to stick that in here.
Now that is soaking wet, yeah?
It is literally sopping wet, and this is really important when you are working with Oasis, that you make sure that it's totally wet. You always want to make sure that it's nice and soaked, and I've added some additional water in there too.
What is Oasis? I've never even seen this
so
before.
It's actually like floral foam, and so it's what we put everything into. So when I'm arranging, I always like to make sure that we're looking at having some clusters together to make it look really visually interesting. And how we're going to do that is by utilizing these magnolia leaves to start. So you can see they're really giving us some great structure, and so I like that color variation as well.
Height, and they're sort of the backside is almost bronze.
I know,
copper.
they're just so beautiful. And next we're going to actually look at adding some Leland cedar. So rather than your regular cedar, when I'm doing an arrangement, I like to make and add just a little bit of extra beautiful cedar in here. This has a great fragrance as well. We're going to throw in some hydrangeas too to give us that nice fullness at the very bottom portion. And we always want to make sure when we're cutting our hydrangeas that it is on an angle as well, sticking those in to give us that lushness too.
I'm just going to say what everyone is thinking right now, that I wish we all had your fearlessness of like imperfection and ability to just kind of like put it here and it's perfect. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, he's going to continue to work us through this amazing arrangement to give you a sense of the goodness that is here, but also the goodness that can be taught via Cory Christopher. Stick with us. More dinner television coming your way.